So here we are at the close of Season 2 of The Legend of Vox Machina. And yeah, it feels like it's breezed by. It doesn't feel like it was 4 weeks ago that it started. Probably 5 by the time you're watching this, actually, but you know what I mean. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. It's really just gone bang, and like last time, it ramped up so much towards the end, and it was such a joy. Seeing all the arcs, come to this point where this is a natural closure for now, before Season 3, whenever we get that. I've loved every moment. Obviously, I've said last time and previously, it's great voice cast, and that's just continued. I didn't talk about Kaylee last time because I wanted to wait until the moment, which is a reflection of what happened in game. It was, hey, you're a gnome, I'm a gnome, oh, you're my daughter. And I loved how it was played. I appreciate that things have to be done differently. I've said so many times when things are adapted, you have to work within the new medium. You can't just make it exactly like the tabletop, and I like the changes they've made to make it work. Again, last time I didn't mention Ralph Ineson. Someone's going to correct me, I know. I've not even said Kaylee's voice actor's name because I know someone's going to correct me because I'm not good with many Irish names, I'm sorry. But he's so great here as Kevdak as well, and again, waiting until the moment was actually worthwhile, rather than just his introduction. But getting the Titanstone Knuckles and that battle when Grog realises where his strength comes from. And like I say, building that arc throughout to that satisfying conclusion, take that as you will, was brilliant. And speaking of take that as you will, not quite a guiding bolt up the butt, but we got it. We got something similar, and I'm happy. I don't think Scanlan and Vax were, but I am. And it's just so amazing to watch this play out in a different format, knowing roughly what's coming, but also being aware that they have leeway to make certain changes, and having the people who created these characters still voice them, and in certain cases maybe sort of drop in and voice other characters if necessary. But just having that continued thread. Plus, they are still heavily involved in the creation of these episodes. So people are, at Titmouse, there's a lot of people who are critters first. They've watched the tabletop show, so they want to make it as true to that as possible, but they're also respectful of it being a different medium. And I think if it was just a one-to-one of what we've seen before, what's the draw for anyone who's already familiar? Similarly, it's not... adult animation is better these days, but it's still not quite as prevalent. And unless you know anything about this, you might not be drawn to it. Now we've got a second season, there may be people who are like, okay, if you've got 2 seasons of it, it must be good. But you've got to bring in those new people, but you've got to also have new stuff for the dedicated fans. And I think they balance that so well. There's moments here I'm like, no, but I like it. That's not how it was, but I like it. But there's also moments it's like, oh, I was waiting for this moment. There's so much here that you can tell the care, the attention, the desire to bring something good out first. That's the thing. They're not letting themselves be hampered by what came before. They're allowing it to breathe on its own merits, and I think they're doing a damn good job, and I can't wait for Season 3. Like with the end of the last season, they've left it on such a great cliffhanger. The turn of Raishan. But is it real? It's that thing of like, is it genuine? Is it another ploy? And this is exactly what they're all feeling. But yeah, it's going to be so good. And it feels like we are just getting through the campaign at a breakneck pace. I was worried that it was going to be, a 10, 12, 15 season run just to get through the entire campaign because it took so long in real time for the tabletop. But through creating it in this medium, like I say, and also all the, Legend of Vox Machina comic books and things like that, the Origins stuff that they've done, they've been able to tweak the story around and sort of get an idea of what the main sort of kernels, if you will, not colonel, but Colonel KR, like the core bits they need to do. They've been able to sort of distill that down, I think, through these other projects. And then obviously bring that into this. I am really excited for the next season. I really cannot wait. I hope we're not going to wait too long. I really hope it comes out pretty quick. I want to get through this. Also, I'm eager for the Mighty Nein, and I'm sure down the line we'll get a Bells Hells. Still getting used to that name. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I hope you have too. And I might actually make a playlist of putting these together because I realise I haven't done that yet. So I might do that. You'll know by the time this is out anyway. But thank you very much for letting me talk about all this. I love this stuff. But until next time, as always, take care.